peppers a shot towards Xbox, and he now has the flash ready to set up his teammates.
They go looking. It's a well-placed flash. Hunter's vision's restored as they clear him, and it's a nice conversion from ZYWOO. They take the P250. monesy's got that long range. P250 for the fights. The rotation's through, though. 3 bodies here for the CT side already. niko brought low. A bullet to his face. Spinks finished off nicely. It's going to be a bit of a chaotic exchange, and monesy's P250 arrives. He massacres all 3 towards CT, and the round, it falls in favor of G2.
Great response with the Xbox player for that ZYWOO opener, but then G2 surge up long. The P250s didn't look like they were going to get the job done for a moment. Now it's just m0NESY, the Brit, the last man standing, a 1-on-4, and monesy shuts the door. Dear. That is exactly what you want to see. monesy unleashing the fury. Right? Him, when we first saw him coming through, obviously he was in the academy rosters, but he was all known for the pugs and on Mirage running every. He plays tier 1 CS. People know how to use utility right now. He's definitely acclimatized with that, but the aim's gone nowhere. We have 2 of the absolute best CS2 players in the world in the server right now, and the 3rd was playing the game just before this one. Nexa, just one of these scout bullets away from hitting the dirt. Scout noted, flash over, 3-body swing.
Oh, and now they know there's another. Trapped in now, he's in a lot of trouble. Apex in hot water and just hot flame. This is a nice one from the molly to force him out. 3 left on the site, and yeah, it does look like they've managed to avoid the potential disaster in this second round. Force Dust 2, those scouts, they can pick you apart, but so can the Deagles. m0NESY's got 1. Hunter's coming in close. He's found an opportunity for another. Spinks will find it, but it's not enough. Look at their health. Look at what G2 were left with at the end of that one. As they start kicking up a fuss towards the ramp side. Pressure onto m0NESY. He's calling for aid. Apex's attention's drawn.
There's
and niko comes through the CT smoke. He's coming for more as well. He spotted m0NESY, anticipates the long presence. He knows what's up. Flames is going to be his next victim if he's not careful. Nice damage inflicted from the CTs, but it's still G2. They get both of them down. The round falls apart for the defense.
Yeah, get on out of there, ZYWOO. You and Spinks need to be saving these M0NESYs. Throwing hands on Dust 2. And monesy's even on the hunt. So, look, can he take these away? I'll eat at bay for now. I think he's still going to give this a crack. I don't know if he'll be immortal for much longer. ZYWOO's been spotted and removed. monesy on an absolute heater, so it is just going to be the Spinks save.
It's like he just wants to prove, you know, he's like, oh, ZYWOO's in the server? It's all right, boys, watch this.
In their opening game, and I understand it was against Falcons, sure. They're ever in battle Falcons with some embarrassing moments. But,
oops. Nice. Back from Flames. It was a messy one from ZYWOO. Didn't even pull the trigger. Quick one from Stewie2K. Now, oh yeah, he's going to go down through the doors. That's another body drop. Spinks no longer with us. Oh, there's the Deagles. The individuals, they can hit them, but they've been yet to convert. And now monesy's been caught out and pants. Big Deagle headshot. Now Hunter, he's fumbled the bag there. Had m0NESY on his screen. Puts him on just 4 HP. Next is going to bide his time. The cross held by Flames. There's no reason for m0NESY to give him anything. He's going to take it by force here. Next
the molly will do it. Look at the HP.
Flush him forward. m0NESY swings through. Oh, jeez. It cost him a whole lot of health. Dinked in the process. And down. Vitality on the board with just the sidearms. That's a high impact round from m0NESY and Flame. monesy jumping away, but good shooting.
Looks like a late long. They're going to late explode. Here they come.
Yeah, they're just bursting through. Flames actually chooses to fight forward. He's done very well, Flames, with a double. He knows there's more as well. Throws a nade out. Going to surely go down from the Flames. In the air, plucked by niko. Oh, he got another with the spray. Straight through the smoke. Long. Will they overlook Apex? That's the question now. You've taken 2 down on long. niko seems hesitant. Anticipating it. Hunter creeps out. Here's ZYWOO on the rotation. And the headshots are found by the Kovac cousins in unison. Puts it all onto m0NESY to rotate through, but the round has fallen through their fingers. Late long, very successful. Double smoke. Going to obscure the cross. They know where he is.
Yeah, Hunter's got him locked as well. You can see him already on the move to make sure he can't drop back towards B. Well, gets across, gets the kill, but gets chipped down to 14 points of health, so it'll just have to be another save.
So do you kind of consider that the counter to, you know how a common complaint of Dust 2 is that it's so spawn-dependent? This is the shot into Apex. Wow, a scorching shot. But one of the complaints is that if you don't get long spawns, you feel like some of your options are limited. But what's to stop you going for that little, catching that late timing? It's very interesting to note that G2 aren't throwing like a door smoke or an Xbox smoke. They're just quite confident.
They're not afraid. You got to put that fear in them.
Well, maybe this is the round. ZYWOO peeking into mid, takes down niko, repositions, Spinks can swing out, a lovely bait and switch, and a man advantage for Vitality's defense. ZYWOO, he needs to do more. Nexa has the bomb on his back, starts to reposition. Hunter has been constantly present here towards B. He tries to pick his moment, but Mesy's done very well to repel that swing.
Important kill from Nesy. Nexa can still come and try and isolate while monesy holds the rotations. If Nexa can take down Nesy, they can plant.
You know, he's got a good idea where he is, but now Mesy's heard the step as well. He knows what's up. This would have to be one hell of a headshot. Nails it, but lost monesy. And so the cavalry's already here. Yeah, he realizes he's going to get run down. Flames limiting his options. And will close the round down. Vitality 2, G2 5. And ZYWOO's AWP does take at least one frag there.
I don't love ZYWOO in the pit with the AWP, though. Is he going to anchor long from here? He's expecting it. He's ready for it.
Yeah, you need Flames to do just that. 4 sprayed down through the smoke. They catch nothing. ZYWOO, hey, that is a thief of an ace right there.
Come on, mate. Let him. I know it's just an eco bash, but give it to him. The bomb staying in tunnels, 30 seconds. It's a fake A pressure and still back to B.
Yeah, let's see if they buy it. Now, there are still 3 CTs there. Stewie's actually going to break his legs as he strafes to try and threaten Spinks. Good one from monesy. ZYWOO's all good for it. This is really important from Nesy. Doesn't get anything. They've lost the bomb site now, and it's an uncomfortable retake ahead of them. You're smoked off. You're looking for vision. You're looking for info. niko's not contesting this, so if they run through like this from Flames, nice proactive play. The retake is on.
Kits, but no util for the retake, and well, only a flash to defend, and that's been used.
Here we go. Next up, he's on the hard clear. Flames doesn't check it. He's punished for it immediately. Apex, you can see he's going to back away. They're really just hoping they can bring that AWP through to the next. And so a 6th round found, and it does really hinge on that port. It's a brutal roll for Nesy.
Oh, he's going in.
Apex last second arriving on the site, takes them both down. He can get on the defuse. It's not positioned nicely for him. He should be able to go down here. niko's got his knife out, and just in time, saves them from losing that one. But threatening from Apex makes it costly.
Yeah, good damage. Considering the finances of G2 are not built right now, we're looking at 3.8, 3.650, and
now niko comes a knock-in. Flames gonna be jiggling out on a timing and high precision from him on the A4. Takes down niko, his 11th frag, so he's definitely pulling his weight and then some.
And monesy's just risk through middle here. He's made the push.
Oh, Mesy's let that one go.
That's 2 Mez from Spinks and Nesy. They've really fumbled some advantages in those duels. Great clear from Stewie. Can't connect onto Apex.
Ooh, now ZYWOO's in a lot of trouble. They are pushing him. They are very low. The AWP through the smoke finds Hunter, but a trade from Nexa that does set them up for the plant. An interesting 2v2 with monesy so low. Nexa half health. And no nades for this retake.
Find the AWP.
It's getting interesting.
1 bullet left.
He can make that work, and he does. Needs to reload. He's going to be isolated. Flames can come up clutch here. This would be one hell of a round from Flames. Takes the triple. Apex piping up. You think you've goofed the round, and your teammate saves it. You're like, thanks, man. Appreciate you.
We're saying that the 1 bullet's enough. Well,
it wasn't.
Not.
Nope.
It's not at all.
I think he was fumbling. He found like an AK and swung, but Flames was just too quick.
What you trying, mate?
Yeah.
You're not simple, mate.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Wow.
They actually missed that one onto the ledge, so there is an opportunity to boost for info. Nesy to be tested once more. Has support in Spinks, but the pressure from B doors, they are cognizant of the potential. Molly's going to make things awkward for Nesy. Executed by Nexa. Are G2 turning this around? With niko now out. Ooh, wow.
That's a save.
Yeah, that's a big shot from ZYWOO, and now it falls to Spinks. They're not going to expect him on the site. Stewie certainly didn't. Now it's double from Spinks to close. Lovely work to close it out. Triple kill from Spinks and a 6-6 half. Let's see where this goes in the second. 6-6 on the half of the first. We've got Dust 2 to look to enjoy with myself and Chad Birchall. Oh. That is monesy doing what monesy does best, taking heads as he starts off proceedings with a USP headshot.
Yeah, I heard from monesy earlier in the day after their victory saying, "No, we need to play our game." That for a team like this with the skilled individuals means taking duels, taking fights, and he's been, well, not run down, but crept upon, and in the back of the head, we'll get his second for the round. 3v3 as we head towards B. Back of Platt, it's on Stewie 2K.
Oh, Stu. Oh, he needs one hit. It would have been really nice. Now he's just cowering in fear. Low HP already down to Spinks. The bomb is across. An uncomfortable round for Stewie 2K. They flash, they smoke, they push. And already Spinks is hitting some shots. Only Hunter remains. He can't do more than one. And Flames, he's on a hot one right now. 16 frags. And it's just the start of the second half. Oh, he's actually pre-aiming the perfect spot for this.
Yeah, so, oh.
Timing.
Okay, tag on tag.
Mutual tag, yeah, okay. Space is getting run down. That's a rifle on the ground. That's 2 rifles on the ground. Hunter's just popped off. And now the Arsenal gets a whole lot better.
Okay, well, what's the pivot? Is it going to be up cat swiftly? Well, ZYWOO trying to do that. Are they going to try a mid to B? Regardless, they have to search for something. And speaking of searching, Nexa for information. Great push.
Yeah, awareness from Flames. He's trying to check it. He was, but now the plan has changed, and now the flank is fast. Apex has done well to find Stewie on B. They can go for a bit of a mid to B split, but that's if they can get past Nexa. He has drawn the line in the sand. They're trapped. They're in trouble. And no, niko blocking Hunter. Didn't want to pull the trigger. Instead, Flames gets 2 on the Mac.
And he's away with the bomb.
Yeah, they're getting in now. Stewie's lost sight. Apex going to be very proud of himself for the scout shot he's hit despite that early tag. Getting themselves across is the next step. Nexa doesn't manage to connect with the AK. Bomb to be planted, Apex to provide cover. They aren't going to push in unison just yet. They need to overwhelm.
Too high.
Apex's vision. Apex has a headshot. He is popping off with the scout. Low HP. Crossfire. Nexa, a chance. How do you get past them both, though? He's going to surely get taken down by Flames, and that is the case. 19 frags for Flames and Apex. How did they dig themselves out of that round, Chad?
It's a miscomm on the mid-door play, right? So the fact that they've overlooked the second individual. Nexa, I'm not sure exactly what he saw from top mid, but niko's thought he's already gotten away towards lower. Now, I don't know if it landed, but I think Nexa was trying to throw a molly towards mid doors or lower dark.
Right.
So that's just a bit of a mare from G2, who...
2 of them posted like this with the angle that monesy's holding as well. It's going to be, oh, I like that. The molly forces him out of the line. Oh, this hangs on by a thread. Hunter gets jumped on. It's going to be ZYWOO with 2. Takes down monesy's orb. Even if he did catch Sphinx, they leave with a man advantage. I mean, I understand the gamble. You're down a man. You want to defend it. And it does seem like he's gambled correctly. I say that. He's still investigating doors. It is just Nexa and niko. Oh, they have no
this
info
feels so
long.
uncomfortable.
You're so uncomfortable now. A bit of a fumble from Apex. Flames will trade. Need another headshot from Nexa. It's a dink. It is the headshot.
Does he win this?
Can Stewie get the 2K? Maybe he can. He's pushed the molly, catches him with a nade in their hands, and it's a little bit wobbly. It's a little bit ugly. It's an 11 for Vitality.
I can't believe he's just walked, this is Apex I'm talking about, just through that smoke in towards the A side there, into the stack. It didn't go wrong,
no, but he was
feel like
it
could have.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it from niko's POV, so concerned about long.
Great camera work on this. That looks very cinematic, doesn't it? Right out of a movie. And Flamesy continuing his onslaught, 21 for 9.
He's having a good time. Interesting way to do it. I like this. Flamesy calls that CT is not occupied. No one's shooting back.
Long pushing a M0NESY.
And that's a big 1. That's a big 2 from m0NESY.
Look at how much pressure G2 felt they were under because their rotating rifler was not in spawn, so it didn't have any information. So your B defenders feel isolated on an island is the terminology we used to use. Now monesy's turn.
It's a happy holiday for monesy. Oh god, he has to worry about m0NESY. He has to worry about short. Flames is starting to progress. Head on a swivel. monesy fires off the shot, expecting the hunt from m0NESY. He's hearing this, and it's a big one.
Great round,
high impact from the Brit. Bomb ticking. 12th round looms unless Hunter and Stewie can piece together this puzzle, and it's not looking good with Flames. He's so sharp today. 22. Stewie 2K going to go down as well. It's 12-6, and this is just... I mean, domination in this second half. We had a 6-6 half. It felt very even. Practice, aren't you? You haven't been in this realm. You haven't been competing against this caliber of team. And that's a nice setup. Different elevations. Hunter, he profits, but no one's considering the flank back from mid. Oh, dear. niko, monesy. Oh, and add another to the naughty list. Stewie's gone. Oh, it's just too comfortable for them. Vitality, they have not dropped a single round on their T side. Flawless.
Winner will lock themselves in for a spot in the IEM Dallas 2024 playoffs. The first team to do so. But we'll just watch this one peter out.
Oh, it's going to Dan out, actually, instead. There we go. Nice work from Vitality. Very convincing stuff on Dust 2. Get to have a little look at what they've been cooking up on the plane on his phone. Apex has got his strats ironed out nicely. Anubis up next.
So I don't expect it to be as easy for them with a stand-in by any means.
We've got 5 sets of Kev for the CT side, and the same for T's. And a bullet straight between the eyes of Spinks. monesy just stands and delivers. Nice opening kill. Oh, he's going to get run down by Apex now, and yeah, Apex has the bomb, but he's not shy. He is. Chill your beans.
Well,
Nexus full of beans, actually. Gets himself a nice double.
You'll take the bomb dropped in the mid-house, and you'll even call for the cavalry, because you feel like you can probably lock this one down.
Yeah, jobs are good. Unless Flamesy and m0NESY get up to some of their usual antics. Flamesy was on one, but niko, he's going to be perfect for it. Takes a double kill on the drive-by.
Come on, let's go!
Vitality losing out in their first T round of the series.
Pressure towards A on the tag Nexa. They could get a plan, Alex.
They're going to overlook this? There's no way. Nexus is going to be cleared. Okay, yeah, they'll get more than a plant, Chad.
He got another tag. Apex got another tag.
And immediately, m0NESY combined it with a Glocked headshot.
2 Fameases.
So now they've got weapons. This is essentially an eco.
And there's no kit.
Oh, God, they all went for the M4. They all prioritized it. This is super uncomfortable. Now, look at the angles you have to clear. They're going to swing off this. m0NESY goes down, but he's going to get overwhelmed by Flamesy. And it started with a scout and 4 Glocks. And it's going to leave with a round. Rifles are plenty. niko trying to save them. He needs a multi-kill. Lovely shot. Maybe he can do this. Running at Apex. Trying to delay. Spamming the Glock. Running the clock. Has he got time? Has he got time? That's the question. niko doesn't seem to think so.
Okay, yeah, he needs to get out of there, right? I was thinking to himself, is he trying to pick up a rifle and get on that defuse? But Apex with the impact in that. The last man staying alive. He had 3 tags on the scout. niko has a smile on his face somehow.
The way Apex was running backwards, spamming his block, just anything to slow him down, right? Anything he could possibly do. Didn't want to be sitting in the corner, an easy clear for niko. I'm sure there was a couple of seconds in there. What a round. I mean, I'd love to be able to see...
You know, I would love to be able to hear the comms. We're in the comms.
Go. Yeah. Go, ahead, go! I don't have time. The sound was there. Chill, guys.
The sound is... Well, I didn't hear it. Sorry.
It was not... Relax,
All right. I didn't hear it. I had the bug, all right?
It's okay, nice.
Pressure Nexus under that. Smoke lands. You've already lost A main. Your smoke is irrelevant. And they're already at doors
middle,
mid.
though. Beautiful, beautiful.
Because niko's there thinking it's a pacey A. He gives up mid, and now, oh, he's going to get so shocked by this one. Big from Apex. Now the A site's under scrutiny. Nexus only able to pull one across the line. It is flawless from Vitality. Just charging through mid, finds the gap, manufactures it with presence towards A main early. What a well-choreographed round.
Because of that early pressure. Nexus saying they're already in. They've already in baskets. He's worried about something fast. niko has to come over, has to shove. The rotation from the B defenders, they're thinking, well, hold up. The round's just started. We don't want to be coming over towards middle. They can't plant in middle. There's the gap. This is beautiful from Apex. That feels great as an in-game leader to manufacture a kill that way and a round to get you to a 4-1 start. And G2 just had their first rifle round, and that one's such a frustrating round to lose in that fashion.
Yeah. Eyes on monesy perhaps to try and be the playmaker here. And actually, yeah, it's niko charging middle. They want to bring the fight. The flash is good, and the spray is better. Stewie and niko combine for a double opening kill.
Oh, this is the thing. In the previous, the tone was set for them. This time round, they are fed up of that.
How many smokes right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 smokes. Lurk smoke on B. No one behind it. It's actually a mid-knock again. They're checking in.
And it's the gap again.
Yeah, niko's out of there.
Well, you'd think they just fought this area of the map. Surely it's not completely vacated. Oh, on the timing. They're across.
Just looked away.
ZYWOO's across.
Oh, okay. Warning, warning. ZYWOO's on the warpath, and he's taken down Nexa. In combination is m0NESY, and now Spinks has brought the bomb through. They can't let this one slip through. You just got a double opening kill. Now a nade on his face combined with m0NESY's bullets. It puts them into a dire situation.
Frag. ZYWOO playing ahead of the rotation. That's such an off angle to find yourself in. He found 2 huge timings within this round. With the mid push, just moments ago that I was praising, the tone that was set, and they do this. The crowbar out the window, smashed.
Yeah, you're not clearing that one at that point. The bomb's just gone down on A, and ZYWOO, who was last seen mid, is already out there ready for you.
Yeah, and with the saves that they had earlier, obviously the cheaper molly, the cheaper A4.
Yeah, there's not been a single round where G2 haven't had someone surviving.
They do have a number advantage again.
Okay.
Surely Apex doesn't get away with the mid gap again. He can't play first.
There's no gap this time.
He can't play first.
It's Nexa.
They're coming to clear him with 3.
It's monesy, and he is jiggling into 3. monesy will take him down. So, yeah, a 2-man advantage. monesy's got the opportunity to lock down A as further. ZYWOO and m0NESY heading in his direction.
Problem is, with the information that Apex just got, his players weren't in a position to capitalize on it. They weren't in main yet. So, sure, he saw it. That was a chance.
Not converted this time. monesy good for it. That's his 2nd kill of the round. Can't quite tame the spray. So 3 in the round from monesy, and it leads to G2 finding their 2nd. Nexa's got some.
Nexa got it. Okay. All right, well, at least they found it.
Which you can see Apex has got ready. Thank you, Jakey. It's going to be tough. Oh, the nade might do a lot of damage. It does. He's trying to delay them.
They're just coming in.
Yeah, they're not going to stop for anything. monesy will at least try and pull up. Great work from Nexa. Oh, a double from Nexa. Under so much scrutiny, he leaves with a triple. Wow. I mean, just a bit miscalculated from Vitality. The cake molly was a little late. Nexa had time to dip in and out for a double, make it a triple on the end.
It's quite a stubborn round. That's essentially, hey, let's go and just bully this guy. We're just going to duel him. That's essentially the call that was just made there. So how much damage can Spinks find? Stewie gets a bit pushy. Will be removed. There's plenty more to deal with for Spinks. Player up towards Rugs is his biggest issue. That will be Nexa. Does he clear this? He'll attempt to, but Nexa stands taller. Great round from him on that A defense. So Taz will be happy with that. His anchor. A split.
Really limits the contributions of niko. monesy under so much scrutiny. The mollies, the flashes. He has to find a reposition. Tucked into cake. Solid work from Nexa into the smoke. Another in the smoke. Overlooked. Low HP. Apex, and now the pressure's coming from multiple facets. It's good from Nexa for 1, but ZYWOO's made it too easy.
Oh, no!
Poor switching. It's fine with the trade from Spinks. It all falls to Stewie 2K. Is he going to clutch in him? No kit available.
One right there in front of him.
Can work with that. Okay, so knows where ZYWOO is. Nade. Oh, a lot of damage. One more bullet will do it. Nice shot onto ZYWOO, but it's Spinks again. He was just the cleaner in that round. Sweeps him under the rug with a triple. Okay, yeah, he's kind of trapped here. This is it. It's an all-or-nothing spot from Stewie. Needs to back himself, back his aim.
Blocked for now.
Flashed, and it's going to be a Nexa dead on the push. Oh, Stewie, unable to convert. ZYWOO brings him down. Hunter just got so much on his plate here, and he can't even find 1, despite some significant damage dealt. niko and monesy up against the world. Bomb going in.
Oh.
Lots of damage onto monesy. The double nade puts him on notice. niko just begging for a something. Oh, it's so diligent. There's a flash for it. That is beautiful counter-strike from Vitality. Up to 8 now on the T side.
Flashing for each other on the swings. You're always going to have an easier time if the util's on point. It's great work. Nice catch from flamesy on the push. And again, like, it's a tough angle. I don't... If it's chaotic and they're splitting at the same time, okay, I feel that position could definitely be a joker.
Nice fucking round, boys. Nice.
Oh, they tried to molly T stairs, but Apex has already managed to win the duel on niko, so this aggression's been thwarted. Oh, and that angle. Oh, not ready for it. Stewie caught off by m0NESY, already across. Using that spawn and profits with the frag. It's already a problem for G2 in this final round of the half.
Also have the B stream going on at the moment if you guys want to tune in and check out what's going on between Falcons and Monty. That's an elimination game for Group A. Oh. Caught a toad at m0NESY. So information flows. Hunter noted. Bomb on the back of Apex needs to make it towards B before monesy can lock it down.
Yeah, the flash is too good. The smoke obscures.
Push from Nexa.
Trying to get Nexa set up for a push. It looks good. It looked promising, but Spinks has done well. Takes him down with ease. Flames combines as well. monesy, you've got nothing to do. 1 free. That's flamesy giving him up. Puts an AK into his hands, but there's so many nades. Vitality, they are just cooking up trouble. Looking good for a spot in the playoffs ASAP. And now we've got a 5v5 on the retake in the pistol. This is going to become an interesting game of pistol DM. Oh, they're bringing the fight camp. They're bringing the fight, trying to win the duels. It's niko and monesy successful. ZYWOO finally finished off after the Stewie 2K goosh. niko runs down Apex, clears out mid. Spinks confirmed towards storage. m0NESY at least finding one and taking some space, but he needs a whole lot more. There's 3 left and no time for this one. G2 will find the pistol.
Important that they made that call right there to kind of split the retake by forcing the camera fight. That was well done and an important timing. m0NESY might go down here. He's charging into niko. And m0NESY's going to grab a third. If he could have stayed alive with the Kevlar, it could have been a silenced M4 in his hands, but that'll be both pistols for G2 in this map.
A couple of Galils for those that got the frags. Jail with 2 HP, but still, it's actually not gone.
How?
Oh, God. He nearly took down monesy as well. Somehow, they've defended the B site with just a couple of sidearm, can I speak? Sidearm upgrades. Now Spinks onto Stewie. It's all fallen apart. monesy has to save G2. This would be for 10. They didn't even invest. Now monesy trying to be the hero. He's surely going to get overwhelmed. 20 HP. 1 bullet from Apex, and it's all curtains. He's done well to find another. Spinks, though, a double kill on the dig. 1 bullet would do it. And monesy has a good idea as to where this fight's coming from. Lets the fight come to him. Spinks dancing around the site, trying to find the angle. monesy just keeping himself active. Trying to find that overextension. Oh, Spinks. He's got 4 bullets left here, monesy, and he tries to get away with the bomb. Tries to pull the plug on this one. Spots out Spinks. This is all gone wrong. How have Vitality done that? G2 completely fluffed their lines.
I just have to remind the viewer at home how it went wrong in the second round of the first half. It was an Apex-only invested scout where he got 3 tags in the round and they got the rest of it done with Glocks over towards the A-bomb site.
They can't win a second round. They can't.
It was $1,700 worth of upgraded pistols, 1 P250 and 2 deagles. The 2 second rounds that G2 have lost in this game, they are nightmare fuel rounds. Like, they're not even full invested force spikes. It was literally just a scout from Apex in the first half. I've completely forgot that even happened. I guess the tone was just set early. Well, speaking of scouts, there's m0NESY. ZYWOO down. Slight mid-control taken. niko into the M4, just swinging out. Traded by Flamesy, who's been enjoying the A4. It was m0NESY.
Okay. Full white screen. Thought he'd gotten away with that, but m0NESY in a clutch once more. This time, his opponents are even better equipped.
He's losing a little cheeky gap, is he?
He's a geek for it. Flamesy closed door. Bomb in front of them. Hoping to be given something. Free. It's a bullet between the eyes from m0NESY. Gets himself a double kill in defense of mid. Vitality up to 11. And G2. Yeah.
Right, you've got Stewie standing in. Let him have the gap. They only have these pesky Glocks. ZYWOO, how many do you get?
Oh, the A4 is designed for this. Just churns through them. And it's a quick 12 on the board. Vitality just going to be making mincemeat of G2. Mistimed. ZYWOO is getting walked on. Goes down to niko, so good start for G2's hopes of extending play here. Oh, they're going for an extinguish. They really want to just apply pressure to Apex, and it works out. They catch him with a nade in his hand. Flamesy. They know the A-anchor still lives. And they're hunting him down. Will get run down by Stewie 2K.
With all 5 staying alive.
This is nice.
Okay. Well, this would be one of the toughest comebacks. But it's the beginning. Maybe that's story. I'm not saying that they're not integral pieces, but I think you'd have being able to plug and play, especially with like a side anchor a little bit more. It can be up to his own devices. Right,
and as they said, Stewie is just one-to-one Hooksy's roles to ensure everyone else is as comfortable as possible. ZYWOO getting tested in mid. This time he's ready for the boost. m0NESY goes down, but niko with an immediate trade. Apex close to the doors, not going to be cleared here. Stewie punished for that negligence, and it's a double from Apex. Seems this is where Anubis ends. As Spinks confirms it with a frag onto niko, just next up. Was trying to contain a main, but his teammates have disappeared in mid.
You can see just how Apex wants this one to go down. You get anywhere near that bomb, you'll be held at bay by, well, one of your own bottles of flames.
Here Here he comes. Next up, charges in, does well to isolate the first, but there's a flash, there's a frag, and there is a playoff spot for Vitality, the first team for the Intel Extreme Masters Dallas 2024, locked in to meet the crowd is Team Vitality. And for G2, they came in, I would imagine, with a different set of expectations, but it's not been sunshine and rainbows. Second round conversions, Chad, I think that's my key takeaway. Could have been a very different feeling, Anubis.
Team Spirit kicking things off on the CT side. FlyQuest on the T side. It's going to be a quick play towards this B-bomb site called by the Aussies. And they're going to go right into Chopper, who will do exactly that with his USP. Chops the head right off Int. Vexite will follow in suit. And they're calling this one off. They're going elsewhere.
Yep, peace. Get shut down. Transition over towards middle, towards the A-bomb site. Those footsteps are being tracked by Zontix. Double dualies over in Cave. So if you think that's going to fake them out, you're in for a really rough time turning this corner. Zontix up close. Shiro's going to swing on contact. Oh, and they get obliterated coming through the murder hole. Triple kill for Zontix, pistol for Spirit.
Yeah, nice and clean for them.
I really hope this like Team Spirit rise continues. Like I don't want this to be like a team that's like Donk's incredible, Shiro's incredible, but they're not winning much. I want to keep seeing them fight and contend for big trophies.
Yeah, and some of the bottlenecks from the squad could be the likes of Magix and Chopper, who sometimes have pretty quiet games, but Magic's on Ancient. He's played this position for many a year, and so he's quite comfortable on the CT side of this map, and he's off to a flyer here. 2 kills to kick off this round against the Rifles of FlyQuest on an MP9 of all things. It's not exactly the start FlyQuest would have been hoping for, so Inz is trying to start a little bit of success in towards this A-bomb side. Chopper gets close quarter combat going with this MP9, rounds that corner, and uses the sound cue to perfection. Now the last-ditch effort for FlyQuest is trying to head into this B-bomb site. Donk is ready. Donk just charges through with that FAMAS, and Magix is there to close.
Oh, he doesn't care about your smokes.
He really doesn't.
He doesn't care about
it's just
that whatsoever.
a slight obstacle in his way. A very one-sided losing effort. Donk is still able to top the charts. We're expecting to see some of the same here at the 100th Intel Extreme Masters.
Except for maybe doing it in wins.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
In wins.
That part they would like to change.
Yeah, and he's cleaned up inside and middle. And it's Donk with 3. Starts the FlyQuest attack straight through to Donut, and that is a 4-0 start in the blink of an eye here for Team Spirit. It's very exciting.
Especially with now the further changes to Vertigo.
Oh.
Shiro gets an easy shot as Vexite comes through the smoke, was trying to catch Magix jumping away, but the op has great cover, and now Donk moves into position with Chopper behind the smoke in front of Jaguar to take control of B lane, and Dexter is looking the wrong direction, baby. Over towards the A-bomb site, everyone starts to shift. There's a deep donut smoke.
Alistair can flick on down, but Zontix just swings. Here's the headshot, maybe goes a little step too far, but he does a lot of damage onto Liaz, who is now trapped in the corner because Donk knows he's got him pinned.
It seems a little crazy, like a little bull just taking like a really aggressive peek like that if you're Zontix, but you had Donk rotating over from Donut. Yeah, deathmatch, baby.
He's playing 2 angles at once. And I actually think I favor him. Yeah, 3 angles, you're right. All right, let's see him make it work, or mid to look a little silly. It gets off of tall box just in time, and he's able to drop back into safety. Goes out for the peek at a good time. Inz is caught with utility in his hands, and Donk knows that Liaz is pinned and swings the sniper into the kill. Donk plays it to perfection in the end. That's 8-1 for Donk. His Greyhound days, obviously went back to Mongolia. Played a little bit there. Didn't exactly have the longest playing career after his time in Greyhound. It's great to see him as the coach, standing behind FlyQuest.
Nice done.
Happy with the start here, Chopper. You absolutely would be. 5-0. FlyQuest once again do battle with weaker weapons, and it's a quick A play. There's no one inside of the A bomb site. Fastest to get there is Zontix. He's going to toss his grenade out, get his rifle ready. It's 1 kill from Zontix. Donk on the follow-up, and good transfer back from Donk. That is mechanically brilliant. 3 kills, he can't even believe it. He's loving that. Yeah, I don't know, it just happens.
That's a really nice transfer.
That was 3 kills. That's so sick from Donk. But Donk is now repositioned through Temple and is now at the big box. Self-boost himself up Makes it look so damn easy, so damn clean. And Donk then drops off the top of it, in behind the box, and will look for further kills. It is Inz who has dropped down to 8 health. Chopper coming to help. That's Vexside on the other side of the map, who is now down. So FlyQuest only have one option, and that is to run into the path of Donk, who has plenty of teammates now to help him.
Do you see the psychopath just jiggle the right side, bait out the shot from the op, and then swing left for more damage?
Oh,
he even
wins
gets that one.
Oh
Yeah,
my
he does,
God.
and not one more. Inz was crouched just beneath the crosshair placement, but Shiro's, he's like, boost, please, make my day.
Do it.
I dare you. I
they've done
double
it.
dog dare you.
Now they're jumping. They're really testing him. But 7 rounds in a row. Donk, even though he loses ZYWOO early, it's great to have that combo. Good shot from Chopper. Nice shots back, though, from FlyQuest. That's even trading with the pistols.
This is the first real pressure Spirit have experienced in this map so far, where Shiro can't really commit himself aggressively to slow down the hit on this bomb site. Good kills from FlyQuest. Shiro's going to cross over. Got to be careful about the long corner of Cube.
Yeah, they got Pi's scope. He's got his teammates to try and get there with him, and Dexter couldn't quite capitalize on his small chance. But that bomb is down. FlyQuest, it's not the easiest post plant, but it's one they have to fight for. Throw everything you've got at winning this one. Aims to take Donk out of play. Zontix falls, and so it's all on Shiro. The Immortal into the clutch. He thinks about Inz coming through this short side, and it works out perfectly for Shiro. He wants to go to the rifle to close this one out. He's got no smoke to create that pressure, nor a molly to stop the push. And that bomb is planted in the open, and Vexside ain't biting on that first defuse. Shiro has to go and fight him. He goes into the swing, and Vexside will win it for FlyQuest. Finally, they break through to a round victory. Donk and Zontix right back at it. Look how quick they're climbing up here. Flash is coming through, trying to stop Donk from feeling comfortable. Dexter's inside of that cave smoke, and Donk predicts the position correctly based on the sound and is able to remove Dexter from play. Inz falls at the hand of Zontix. And just like that, Team Spirit... Dude. Oh my God!
Dude.
What? I've reported. Even though it's like a pro game, I just report every round. See what happens. That is so mental. Oh my God, Donk. What are you meant to do about that, Jason?
Nothing. You just
die.
You just take it and you like it.
Oh, that's a round. Does FlyQuest even see anybody?
Okay, there's Alistair. He's got his first. He's taken down Donk. So they can kind of start to move around this map because the crazy demon that just frags wherever he wants to go is out of the fight. Everyone else on Team Spirit playing a little bit more textbook, a little bit more passive to preserve the round win.
From winning the first round on the T side with pistols.
This has got to be fast. That Molotov is going to pull rotations over.
Yeah.
Zontix is already here, and Alistair, the last one left, won't get away. Immediate kill from Magix. 8-1.
Hard to find the answers to that one if you're FlyQuest, because you do have to go into B lane.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're just like, what are we supposed to do? He got 2 kills through smoke. He spammed Dexter down when he was just kind of trying to apply a little bit of pressure to Jaguar, and then he sees these tracers, and he's like, yeah, I'll go for that.
Even flicked away on the last bullet. Let's throw a little change up in here. Through the smoke again. This time it's red. It's common spam for Zontix, so he's dropped Alistair as he walks out middle.
Okay, they've got information about the op. Zontix blows open the smoke in middle. Donk is going to start getting frisky. He's forced Inz away and done damage. And FlyQuest can't even get like the first step of map control. This is so crushing. There's not even really a whole lot to talk about tactically because every time they're making a move just to get the basic first step, you're losing players.
And you got to come back and get the bomb.
And you got to come back and get the bomb, but actually that might not even be a concern.
Yeah. There was little scares at the start of the year. Obviously, we missed out on Donk going to the first blast groups of the year. Then we wondered, is he going to make it for Kato? He made it there. It's just great to see him actually make it to these events. And now we're looking at Team Spirit up 9-1 over FlyQuest.
So another smoke is coming in, well timed, and Chopper's going to move forward.
Oh, he's locked him in.
Yeah, he's hunting him.
He's got this one, surely. Vexside in the corner, looking the wrong way. So Chopper, even though he didn't fully consider it, he got the information in time. He was able to react, and Vexside goes down. So now Chopper takes up that position in the cubby.
He's still got that shark in him from his Vegas squadron.
He does have that shark in him.
Kill.
Smells blood in the water. There's old Chop Chop. He's got himself Dexter. There's another one for Chopper. Doesn't often get to have fun in the rounds. Usually everybody's dead by the time he gets involved. But he gets himself into battle early.
12 and 3, he's had a good amount of fun, Dinko.
Yeah, he's definitely had fun on this map, yeah.
He's had some rounds. Good peek. Donk takes the attention. Magix just slides out. That A4. So many bullets. And a good turn. Can't find Alistair, who's going to move up the ramp, but it is nearly impossible. And indeed, he'll go down at the end. It's 10-1. 1 round remaining in this first half. Just now sliding back to their normal positions-ish.
Oh, Shiro scoped up, takes Dexter out of there. Surely Magix is going to get a free kill here. That Mac-10 goes flying through, but Magix still able to handle it. Effective trading from Liaz, but he steps into the sniper of Shiro, leaving Inns and Alistair to try and stay alive in this half. But it is now just Alistair left alone. And it has been a dominant showing in this first half from Team Spirit. Alistair will throw everything he can into trying to win this last round of the half for FlyQuest. But it is just looking impossible. Chopper will close out an 11th round for Team Spirit. They show up to Dallas in the kind of form we were all expecting. And this donk show continues in the second half. It looks pretty composed, shall we say, but it's not been the half they would have hoped for. It is Team Spirit on top at the moment, and the pistol round kicks off the way Spirit would hope. It's Shiro straight away to that headshot on Vexite, and Dexter looking to take them down up the ramp. Nice shot at range, but they've infiltrated the B-bomb site.
I was going to say, and you're giving them a lot of space with a very passive setup. Shiro's going to add another one onto it. Dexter, Gush.
Oh.
And then they get involved in the fight, and that's the pistol round done and dusted. That is the map. The map's pretty much done.
Yeah, it's pretty much over. Whether or not it's going to be 13-1 or a little bit extra here for FlyQuest yet to be seen, but it should be, in fact, a 13-1 victory for Team Spirit. And this is exciting, honestly. Like, this game in particular ain't exciting, but for the context of the whole tournament, Jason, it's exciting to see Spirit in this form. Very exciting near the top of Counter-Strike. And that's a good start for Shiro. Yet again, back-to-back opening kills for him. Pistol into the second round here. The 4 players remain for FlyQuest.
There's just nothing to fight with. Spirit have played this round. You talked about Chopper and his individual level, but also his in-game leading has been really strong with this Spirit roster, and this is like, we're going to take this one slow, boys. Like, they have to force by here. They're not going to have a lot of nades, so just let it clear out. Let the first 40 seconds or so just be chill, and then we take complete advantage of the weaponry that they don't have.
And now it is over. Just Vexite left in a 1 versus 4. We missed Team Spirit. They were gone for a while, but now they return to the Intel Extreme Masters, and they return in style. The contenders for the 100th Intel Extreme Masters trophy, Team Spirit, are definitely here, and they're looking like they're in full strength.
Remember, with that win in Katowice earlier this year as well, they're starting to go on the hunt for the Intel Grand Slam.
That's going to be a fun time for Team Spirit. They could put another one in there, Jason, and it feels like they absolutely have to be in that conversation. And so Pies, they set up with 3 players outside of B main and 2 ready to try and make their way through the canal, setting up a potential B split to kick off this pistol round. And it looks like Stewie is going to have the first fight of the 100th IEM. He goes around that corner, but Sunpius, that is an unbelievable triple. That basically has won the pistol.
Yeah, I think Sunpius got the first fight.
That wasn't a fight. That was something else.
You know, the desk talked about it as well. Want to see Sunpius have a, start feeling the game a little bit more in CS2. He's kind of been struggling compared to his form at the end of CSGO. But obviously, Falcon's got to do more than what we've seen. So does G2, to be fair.
Yeah, they also lost the VP at that same event.
Yes.
So it's not like it was a very convincing performance from Falcons despite those 2 wins.
Well, look, when you start at the bottom, any
Take
step
the first step, right? And that's it. So Dupree with the double to close. Falcons win the pistol here on the T side. Niko was saying in the earlier interview with Banks that they have just slotted him into the hooksy roles, and that is what you expect when bringing Stewie in.
Trade of smokes in A main. The aggression is going to come outside of B. Stewie pushes forward. Hunter makes footsteps running away. Dupree's still going to clear, but not well enough. Stewie drops him. And it looks like now, having to recover the bomb in T-spawn, Falcons is going to come back and try and get into this B bomb site through dark.
Yeah, they might have a fight, though, on their hands. Stewie's pushed all the way through B, and he's got a grid angle here on Sunpius, but what a shot from the Spaniard. Stewie had no time to react to that. And now Falcons, with the final 30 seconds, are attacking into this B bomb site. Incendiary will last a few seconds less, but it certainly will help isolate that fight. Hunter turns it into a 1v1 duel in dark, and monesy is rotated over to Temple. Nice shot straight through Sunpius. And Magisk, well, with 18 seconds left, no shot at winning it, and monesy puts him out of his misery. So G2 finally get a purchase. And that incendiary comes in for Stewie now, burning a few seconds, but there's still enough time for Falcons to make this comfortable. But the rotation of the sniper of monesy back over on this B bomb site could break apart this attack. Nice quick shot down onto Snappy, and the smoke at B main is making this one very uncomfortable. Magisk has to come in, storming through on his own. Takes out monesy inside of the site. 20 seconds remaining. Not a lot of time here for Falcons to try and get into this bomb site, but Dupree is certainly helping that out. Nexa left a little too far away. Coming back to the cave now with a 1v2 retake ahead of him. He's got the kit, he's got no smoke, but all the health in the world, and he could separate these into 1v1 fights. Madden has just crossed back into the temple, and I don't think Nexa is going to consider that positioning, but Madden kind of whiffs his chance. And so Nexa now moves in, realizes he's got a 1v1 fight. If he can find Dupree with that bomb he planted for temple, he can get on this defuse right now. And Nexa's even got the molly. That should confirm it. Madden's burning. He gets on that defuse, and Madden can't push through. Nexa just holds it all the way, and the clutch is secured from Nexa.
Yeah, and Madden just shakes his head at the end of that because he made the round-winning play, just missed the shot.
Still standing, and Nexa, who he gets beyond the smoke. Magisk peeks at the right time, controls the sprite for one, and gets information that a second player is playing aggressively towards A. And monesy holds up the scope. They tried to chase down Niko's rifle, and they find monesy instead.
Yeah, but if you're Stewie and you're Hunter, you got to think that they're going to be coming in through B main. Oh, Stewie, he almost got caught sliding over.
Oh.
Good kill as he comes back. A dink on Dupree. Hunter's still here, ready to fight. Cleans up that kill, and it's all Sun Pius.
Yeah, great work from Stewie, because you don't consider Hunter to be in dark as well, so once you trade him out, you kind of forget about that position. Hunter gets an easy kill. Sun Pius is left now to try and clutch, and it ain't gonna happen. No scope from monesy to close it, and we're all tied up 3-3.
But we're going to hustle back. At least Snappy is just going to run after this flash, see what Magisk can get him.
But Nexa's going aggressive at the wrong time. Flash comes in, but he still gets the kill, even while fully blinded. Magisk is going to be frustrated about that one. And that's Falcons down 2 players now in this one. 25 seconds left. Falcons going into the B site, and it's Stewie this time to be tested. He moves out of position at the wrong time. Doesn't get a single kill. But Hunter absolutely will from that CT spawn. The bomb goes down here for Falcons. It's on to Sun Pius and Snappy to try and draw this into a 2v4 victory. And it just doesn't look like that's going to be happening for them. Sun Pius has to consider so many different positions, and he's crunched as he peeks into monesy.
Can hear Niko being vocal as well. Yeah, oh, that's a pretty good transfer, all things considered, even though he's blind. Yeah, Magisk's probably a little frustrated. monesy was blinded by that too. I mean, that kill comes out, and that can force a rotation, so very thin margin on the round, despite the fact that G2 survived with 3.
They're clearing out, making sure that mid has not been taken by Falcons, but look at this risk being taken by Snappy. He's walking through the smoke, and the timing, oh, it just works against Hunter, but he gets his gun back out in time, and Hunter has Stewie 2K on that quick rotation to help him on this B defense. 3 players left here for Falcons, and they are doing work. Good kill from Magisk through that smoke. That keeps them in this one.
Yeah, that threw everything off. Finally, Falcons have kind of changed up the pacing, and coming through that smoke from Snappy seems crazy, but it caused some chaos in the defense. And when Stewie gets forced back in towards Temple, and that's where Niko rotated to, it's just a bottleneck. So break in the smoke, see what they can find, flashbang into the air. Madden's going to be behind the pillar.
A really strong position for Madden, but it's immediately removed by monesy. He moves onto the back of the platform. He's in behind cover. And Magisk decides he doesn't want to fight with monesy. Both of these G2 players are so incredibly low on health. And Sun Pius and Magisk clean them up. And there's one extra round on the T side for Falcons.
That's exactly what Zonic asked for during the timeout, and he got what he wanted, 5-4.
I'm going CT, I have smoke and
I don't know where is second one.
I go to listen to the G2 side, but even better to go on board with Niko as he gets aggressive through water for the first time here. And it's a double opener for G2, just like that off the back of Niko's aggression to kick off the first 2 rounds of this game. So really impressive stuff from Sun Pius. The rest of his squad not quite there with him. They're going to try and put pressure on Hunter. That's one way to get through that A bomb site defense. Madden just charging forward. Still going up towards the fountain. Good flashes. That's keeping Niko in an uncomfortable position. The Falcons have not yet made that leap towards the site itself and now getting involved in fights. I don't know how Niko's still alive. I have no idea how Niko is still standing.
And Stewie might have just saved the day, keeping monesy alive a little bit longer. Sun Pius, though, has some deep angles and plenty, well, not plenty of time. 20 seconds with the op. Going to drop a smoke and needs to pick up the bomb still.
And certainly not plenty of health, so Sun Pius is in a difficult clutch here. They're separated into 1v1 fights. Stewie's got info. He'll pass that on up to niko at heaven, and sympies now has to consider the plant, so he goes for it inside of the smoke, and instantly descending upon him, the USP from hell to heaven, and that's going to be the shot right through the head.
Found a weak spot where only Hunter really inside that A bomb site. You could see the scramble from G2 as they tried to recover this position. And sympies with these angles and an op can always be deadly.
Yeah, that was sick from niko. G2 wants another opening off of an aggressive maneuver.
Would you expect it twice? Would you expect it twice? Snappy doesn't. And G2 disappears into the smoke.
But it could be a quick commitment into this A bomb site instead for Falcons, but the timing on that smoke might have just saved Nexa's life, but they come right through it regardless. Nexa couldn't do much in the back of the bomb site. niko's the first rotator and the first responder, and certainly he will respond. He's got to worry about camera though, and Madden comes through that position, and once you're left in A alone, you've got to worry about two different angles. Uncomfortable for niko, but good maneuver for Stewie to take that kill back. 2v2 to go for this, but Stewie runs in alone, and it doesn't work out for him, so Hunter tucks up heel and runs away. He's going to actually drop and reposition straight away to the beach. He could come in through heaven. They might not predict this reposition to be so fast.
No, maybe not if he can beat the timing. Sympies backs up into it. Now the clutch is on. 1v1, and he's got Magisk full HP behind the pillar, and he's got to do it quick, but there's a peek. Just before Hunter can commit into the bomb site drop, and Falcons have 5.
Snappy gets into dark. We'll clear out close corner with that Mac-10, and he's going to look for Stewie. Oh, timing to switch away from his weapon. Stewie goes down. Hunter cleaning up, though. Cleaning up the mess alone. MP9 to the double. He's doing a great job of just staying alive here as well.
That's all you can do. All you can do. Oh, monesy steps forward to provide some support, and he will. G2 have somehow, they have come in with diminished weapons. They lost the opening engagement from Stewie to Dark. Yo, credit to where it's due as well. We talked about, the desk talked about sympies and some of his struggles to get back to his level at the end of CSGO. One other guy on the server who's been there is Hunter as well, and he's had a great half. 14 and 9, including 2 MP9 kills here.
Well, they're creeping up towards storage. Next, if he gets this kill in the 5-7, this should end the round. He's got a chance here against dupreeh, but the 5-7 will not connect. dupreeh takes him down, and now Falcons in a position to tie up this half 6-6.
There's no kit.
It's monesy and niko, though, to come back in on this retake, and sometimes all you need is headshots quick enough. You can get back into this, but dupreeh's position looks very strong to try and deal with niko's threat. He'll go forward. He lands that dink on dupreeh. sympies has him covered on the other side. And monesy now just running into this. Time is certainly ticking for the youngster here. He's not getting that chance. Great discipline from dupreeh. The veteran hides around the corner. And monesy had to hit the headshot. And he lands it right between the eyes. Back to the defuse here from monesy. And he's going to hold it. He's going to hold it all the way. And that is a ridiculous shot. And just enough time for monesy. It is going to be the G2 squad heading towards this B bomb site. Heavy numbers about to infiltrate dark. P250 picked up here for niko, but it's Stewie leading the charge into the site. Big headshot on Snappy. Now dupreeh's in an awkward position. He has to fight on 2 fronts, and he just can't handle it. monesy comes in, sweeps 2 under the rug, and that will be G2 into the B bomb site. Bomb planted, and Falcons nowhere to be seen.
Had a tough bomb site to hold on to on the pistol rounds. Falcons, you can see Magisk desperately flying through that smoke to try and get involved in the action. He was committed before his teammate went down, and by the time he gets through, he's all alone. monesy with them dualies spamming away. He gets a triple kill in the round, 17 and 8 for monesy. Hunter still at 14 kills, but G2's got a 3-round lead. 5.5 seconds on that molly, and G2, they don't want to wait. Throw a molly of their own to prevent any re-clears. They've pulled Madden and sympies out of the B bomb site. And it's dupreeh again. Oh, this time he doubles it up though, alone. It almost gets quad.
That's incredible from dupreeh. Here's all those steps dropping down in front of him. Realize he's got to fight ahead of him. With limited ammo in that A1S, he holds down for 3. And that's incredible work. It cracks open the G2 attack, and they really have nowhere to go because not only did he get 3 kills, but look at all the damage done to Stewie. He's down to 6 health, so he's kind of out of the play already. Unless Nexa, has he got another magic moment in him?
It's possible. Stewie's going to go for the clear so it can be traded. Doesn't look right. That's the bomb down. Now you have to know Nexa's coming somewhere at this B site. Good control. Plant would be lovely. That extra bonus money. That bomb fell very far away. Yeah, he gets the plant. But what comes after that?
Oh, he's actually going to fake that plant and go for the peek onto Snappy. Now committing to it, getting that extra money. But the push is coming in, and Snappy gets ever closer. Oh, the flash! He gets taken down. Snappy's out of there, and Nexa sets himself up for a clutch again! Nexa clutches once more, and he can't believe it. 2 rounds in this game, and that is Falcons falling by the wayside. This is unbelievable from Nexa.
Is this a team flash?
It had to be.
He only had a nade.
That is unbelievable.
And then just the lineup at the end. Sampayas a little frustrated. I think his teammate swings right back into his crosshair.
What are they doing?
There's just 25 seconds left. monesy, nice shot to the back of the platform. Stewie gets taken out by Snappy. So the work that monesy did to get that one kill doesn't really take them any closer. Nexa clearing out the platform, but look at Maddie. He's doing a great job buying time, but there's 10 seconds left here. Just enough time to try and get that bomb down, and Nexa had another chance. Missed shot from monesy. And Falcons needed that round win. They've got it. B-bomb side by B main. Stewie did not get detected on the peak, but certainly will with that sound cue on the molly. Stewie burns a little bit. Now the B play coming in through B main. It's going to be shut down by Madden and some bias. dupreeh in there as well. Until a couple of kills come right back. monesy and Stewie dragging G2 into a round that is winnable once again. And with that smoke going down towards CT spawn, there absolutely is a chance now for G2 to win this. The bomb has got across safely. It is planted on default. And this is a Stewie monesy combo to try and break apart Falcons again in a clutch scenario. Magisk and Snappy both coming in from the same side. They've got a kit on Snappy and a smoke. So there is extra seconds to play with. But they're yet to move forward. Now the flash comes in. monesy P separates the fight, and now it's down to Snappy to try and close this one out. monesy so low on health, and Snappy needed to clean that one up, and the in-game leader does so. He gets back to that defuse, and Falcons finally win a clutch. Outside here for G2. Madden's been devastating from this pillar. And this time Stewie is taken down through the dark smoke. Madden drops back into dark. It's a double setup between him and dupreeh. And it's working out to be very effective. G2 not breaking through this bomb site this time.
No, this is the dangerous part of this that I was talking about, that I was worried about, is now, man. Yeah, this is Falcons just saying, you know what, we're not just going to let you do this. They had two pushing mid. That was always going to be a fast flank.
Got to get out of this water quietly. So Stewie and Nexa climb up the stairway. Utility going in towards dupreeh, who stays committed to the fight, but Stewie, just before that flash pops right in his face, he gets that kill on dupreeh. Now some pies to the back of the bomb site, looking to find success. Shot misses on the dark exit. Supplies has to take a step back, and he's not landing any shots here. The Spaniard, he runs out of chances as niko overwhelms him. G2 into the B bomb site, and Falcons probably considering the safe call now. You've got Magisk on the other side of the map, and you've got real no shot at getting back in on this one. Madden staying committed, and there is still Magisk pushing a little further through that canal. So they'll have a look. They'll see if Madden can get a kill, and with that going the wrong way, they absolutely have to save this. But Snappy stays committed, so he's lost his life.
Yeah.
There's money left over, at least in the bank, so Falcons will regardless be able to purchase, but it's now 12 rounds for G2.
I don't necessarily mind the Madden play to see if he can find a kill. He had the comms that one was going to be legged. I think he kind of had an idea of the position playing in that corner, but a brilliant shot from Nexa. Snappy one, yeah, maybe a little lackadaisical as he wanders in.
We haven't seen them run any place towards this A-bomb site. Some Pius and Magisk, the combo to defend it. Good smoke timing for Magisk. And now he's got an even better position. They come through, he's dishing out damage, and he's dishing out death. It's monesy in a situation where he cannot win this round. He runs back, he retreats, and it's 10 rounds for Falcons, still fighting on Anubis.
I mean, that's a beautiful job from Magisk. All credit. I mean, the smoke timing to block off that hit when they sense it coming was perfect, but how efficient he is with 20 bullets. Gets like a fortunate dink through the smoke, but just cleaning players up and really counting the bullets that he's using.
In this group, losing your opening game,
it's going to be rough.
It feels like it could be a death sentence very early on. Nice chance here for Supplies with the flash. It completely rules him out, and he doesn't take the shot. He thought he could get away, but Stewie is fast. He pushes forward, and Stewie doesn't stop. He gets them through. G2 have the first 2 kills of this round. It's a 4v3 to play out the rest of it with 1:20 seconds still in play.
40 seconds ticking by on the clock.
Just worried about multiple positions now. It's so tough when you're worried about camera and A-man at the same time, but Magisk finds the chance to fight out Hunter. Needs a little bit more, but the fire is burning him at the back of the cake, and he still stands up. He still finds a way to get a double kill out of it and keep his team in this fight, but it's down and done. monesy will close. G2 have the opener on their first day in Dallas. Stewie 2K returns to competitive play, and they do not skip a beat.
Yeah, that's a nice performance from G2. Good CT side. You gotta say, bolstered by the clutches, the magnificent clutches out of Nexa. m0NESY has another beast mode game. This win to happen so soon. You know, JL, I had an interview with him and he kind of said, we're operating at like 50%. Like there's still room for
they could have gone 100? That's, well, we're waiting for that. That's what we're waiting for. Well, tabseN, he's waiting for this push through red. Multiple Na'Vi players coming towards him. tabseN manages one against leikkeet, but is effectively traded by Wonderful. And they're actually going to go in towards the B-bomb side via this red push, or at least signaling they might want to do that.
About to get pinched from Bit. He's coming up the ramp as well, so they got to get these kills and process with a double.
Yeah, lovely double with those dual Berettas. Now, you mentioned Bit. Well, he's in the middle of the bomb site already. Oh, if it goes silent long enough, perhaps Bit could be the playmaker to unlock this round once again for Na'Vi, but he's getting flanked now too. They're coming through cave and will soon join this attack, and Bit going forward. Process, his dual Berettas waiting around the corner, and Bit goes into that fight. Process able to react and able to take him down, and now they actually have a chance to perhaps go back into that A play because they jumped the gun. They give the information about the big flank, so they can actually leave one in red and put that bomb down inside of the A side if they desire, or they can hit the bricks completely. JL and Bit, one out towards A main, one towards CT. Sirius and Crimbo do not have a kit in their possession, nor any utility. They've got to do it on headshots, and they have to draw the big players of Na'Vi into the fights, and that defuse is tapped. It's not the stick just yet, and that time is starting to tick on. Bit goes for the peek, using his teammate as a distraction, and now Crimbo running in towards CT spawn. There's not enough time to win this for the Germans, and Na'Vi have somehow pulled this one back, despite having a little bit of a mess outside of the B-bomb site.
They did just enough to keep that wet round, like, doable, right? I mean, like, their kind of plans, for the most part, got stopped.
It was exciting to see this version of Big. JDC burning inside of middle. He'll hold down the spray. If he continued to do so, he would have got a second kill out of that, but it's just the one. And that second damage is unconfirmed, so Wonderful will back away from elbow with 26 health. JL extending out of main. This could be a powerful position. Searson just seeing enough of Bit, connects that shot.
Damn.
JL and leikkeet make their way through, and in fact, JL is into Donut, so JDC, if he loses this fight, well, Big are over, but it's a big headshot, and that keeps him in it. The boost over the top here, Na'Vi, not a comfortable position because both of these remaining players are very low on health, Jason.
Yeah, they got no HP. There's nothing you can really do here, so Bit's going to back off with the bomb, hoping Wonderful can be a distraction and keep players pulled and attention focused on this site. Boost it up. Maybe he gets one more cheeky kill. Here's a footstep over in Temple, and Searson is ready for that exact position. So Bit now with 3 health in a 1v3. That looked like it was going to be a JDC death all day long.
Counter-terrorists win.
You're going to have to use a lot of util just to get out of those B doors. Imma's having a look. Maybe he can catch out JDC up towards heaven, but the timing actually just works completely against Imma. JDC able to take him out of play. Process unable to sink that first kill on the first time of asking, but he gets a second chance, and John DeCastro, well, he cleans up with no issue.
That's solid. Some spicy shooting from JDC. Like, Na'Vi would be a team and Blade would be a coach. Like, if Big is going to be pushing down mid and pushing down B lane, this will be like one of those rounds where you kind of stall them out. Going to test it again, and once again, JDC comes out on top, so does Crimbo.
That's insanely good from Big. The fact that they just have mid-control with the first few seconds of every single round, and they've got players able to climb. They're just stopping Na'Vi getting any relevant control of the map at the get-go.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't finish my sentence there. I was thinking Na'Vi's going to play behind the utility, let Big use all of it, wait like 30, 40 seconds, and then kind of start moving forward.
Probably would have worked out better for them.
Well, you know, you've now tried this a couple of times. It might be time to switch into the different philosophy.
Not working out right now for Na'Vi. What a hot start for Na'Vi, but it quickly cools off as Big bring out the guns. I don't think it's a fair representation of how good Big can be on Ancient when you look at the last time these guys played on this map. And this time, Imma is not going to try and fight or challenge JDC. He's just trying to prevent and delay that jump up. But yeah, you try and dodge them, you try and hide from them, and the nades will find you. leikkeet is down first, taps and swings into the fight. Wins it this time against JL and walks away as Big grabbed 2 kills off the get-go again. This is going to be so frustrating for the Na'Vi camp. There's nothing you can do. And finally, a kill goes back the other way. It's even better from IEM. This time he will best his opponent, JDC in mid. Searson stays around that B ramp, and to great effect because Bit is caught at the double door.
Well, Tapson's going to try and handle this. Here's
Searson
the
just stood
Molotov
on fire.
tick. He's looking for the push. Oh, that didn't need to happen. You know, Big opens up this round really strong, and ever since then, they've done everything they can to give Na'Vi a path back into the round. These peaks, they've been so desperate and aggressive to clear out this B lane that it's bit them in the ass.
Time is the problem, though. 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's too late now. Now they have to...
Oh, what? A little nervous energy here, and they actually are going for the A play. They think, well, he's got the bomb out, so surely he's just gone towards the A site. So Big have just given him the entire B bomb site for free.
I don't say this often, but this round has been thrown by Big.
His position inside of cave is very potent. Should work out quite effectively, at least for one kill here. Dare I say that, but a little...
How dare you?
Prematurely, IEM goes down. Now, Wonderful's inside of the side. Good kill on Searson. Can Crimbo make up for it with a clutch? No. Wonderful will sink it, and Na'Vi absolutely needed to collect that one. Whether or not it was provided by Big... yeah, it's up. Yeah, it was provided by Big. Searson. This time with 100 health, and none of his teammates shooting him in the back of the head. He's looking for that kill down ramp. And leikkeet has to sit back once again. He's dead within the first few seconds of the round. Bit to trade onto Tabson. Numbers even thanks to that engagement. And good peek from JL. Not exactly the greatest positioning from the Opera of Searson. Stays in the open and gives that fight to JL. And IEM, he wants the revenge against JDC,
Ooh,
but he's not getting it.
He's making a lot of noise. Bit should have this every day of the week. A little too much from Crimbo. They thought IEM would just be lurking solo again, but Bit was coming back
Look
to
at
join
JDC.
up with him.
He's still going aggressive. Bit has the bomb, and so JDC wants it, but he walks right into Bit. And he'll just chomp him right up. It's Process left at cave alone, and Bigger offering up Na'Vi ways back into this game. That's 2 rounds in a row now from Na'Vi.
You're going to lose out on some discipline, you know, in that kind of a style as well. And I think that's kind of what we've seen these last 2 rounds. A lack of discipline from Big, even in advantage situations.
Especially because oh, here we go. Bit right out middle. Gets 1 for 1. Especially because the last time I seen God B, he was walking around their boot camp with a big stick. I'm sure that helped with discipline.
Well, Teddy Roosevelt up in this.
Keeps him in line. All right, this is much better from Big. 4v2 established. leikkeet finally left alone at the end of a round, but is taken out quite swiftly, and Big will respond. 6 rounds collected. Intermittently peeking for information on ramp, but here comes the leikkeet around that corner. Tapson good for 1. Pros had to step up in his stead, and must do so now against 2 players who are charging down his bomb site. Bit already by JDC tracking that, and Bit still turns back quick enough for that headshot. Pros is making these trades happen. Searson inside of elbow, drops IEM, and Wonderful is thrust into the clutch. It will be a 1v3 in total, but only 2 opponents slime away.
I feel like IEM's mid lurks are so readable in this game. I feel like he's taken that exact fight like
you can see
6 or 7
fully
times.
committed to watching for it.
In fair play, it's usually been against JDC. This time it was Searson with the ult, but I mean, that's obviously something Big has made note of.
Well, perhaps we will see a clutch delivered to Mr. Wonderful. Smoke onto the bomb, giving away Searson's position. Wonderful will scope up, dodges that flashbang. Here comes Searson's peak. Wonderful strikes, aim for that shot, looking to close to half of the tie. Defuse being stuck, he goes to the rifle, and Wonderful will pull off the clutch. It's 6-6, Na'Vi and Big. It's a tied game.
It is. A lot of, what do you guys use, liters?
Yep.
So
and milliliters.
You get a liter of milk?
Yeah. You get 2 liters usually.
Liter of cola. Wonderful with the dualies.
Liter of blood spilled on the floor thanks to Joel Paredes' 2nd liter in. It's Crimbo gone, and now 3 players still standing here for Big. They think they can drop back into middle and potentially hit in towards this A bomb site, but if they do go through Donut into this A site, they will have to deal with Bit in particular. He's playing from Brokey, and leikkeet has a pretty quick rotation over as well. But he's got to worry about this flank from JDC, who has actually timed that to absolute perfection. He hears those players running down towards the site from red, and JDC cuts them all open. It's Bit left with nothing to do. JDC just massacres them.
Bro.
I thought he was about to get flattened.
He's having himself a game, and he was in that lurk position for quite some time, being patient.
And IEM looking to gather that information, pushing through mid. Needs to take a bit of a risk here and walk dry. He might actually be able to activate a quick flank if his teammates are strong enough on this hold. And leikkeet, good for one. MP9 lines up the rest. But JDC cuts right through two, and IEM's flank has to come to fruition. He gets only one so far, but just him being there is worrying for Big. They decide they have to think about the plant instead and prioritize that fact. And Searson getting in towards the bomb site. Here's the peek at long. He doesn't get a single kill, so JDC goes instead. And I thought there was a world in which he was going to get to that. I wouldn't put it past him with the way he's playing, but couldn't quite do it this time. So boots quickly to get Searson ready to fight this long player. Oh, the peek is in, but Searson unable to connect the shot, but Process just charging in. And JL able to knock him out of the park. IEM follows. And Navi got 2 kills. But look at this from JL. The aggression. It works out perfectly to catch the pistols. And JL swiftly makes it clean for Navi. They're tied up again.
And the Glock shouldn't present too much danger to someone of his caliber.
Oh. First few bullets are unclean, but then somehow makes it look supreme. 3 kills in from default. IEM there with him. And I thought it was about to be disastrous there for a bit, but he stayed composed.
Yeah, after I said that, I'm glad he got that third kill. Brought it all back.
Here we
Feel
go.
it clogging your arteries as you cast.
Yeah, definitely. It's solidifying as we speak. And Bit stops JDC from getting out middle. Doesn't look like he's going to have the same kind of success he had on the CT side here in mid. And Crimbo sends himself out. Bit wasn't ready for that. IEM had to trade it. Oh, gets away with a second. You thought IEM was dead to rights. When he gets back to Donut, and it's a 4v2.
Yeah, and Searson walks right into the op. A little bait and switch. He thinks he's chasing down a rifle.
Oh, they got past Alexi here, Tapson. Oh, here we go. Nope.
Nope, he
did not see him.
That's a weird timing, and JL will not expect that.
Yeah, it's not like he's going to be given position to get the 4 kills you need. But as soon as he taps that bomb, now they know he's in the site. JL comes back up, and it's perfect positioning. Whether or not he knew it was going to be the right decision.
I think I just heard Alexi say, I knew it. I knew he came through the smoke. Somebody said it, or maybe it was JL who said it. So like someone had a feeling.
An inkling, a spidey sense.
Yeah.
Very deeply in towards Jag. He's going to take it for a spin. Didn't like the test tries. It ducks out, and so JDC with a headshot on Wonderful. That is the first blood of round 21. Just under a minute left. Bit has found somehow the only spot where the fire hasn't spread to. That is crazy.
Yeah, but it's not gonna. At the end of the day, even if they were to go, like that Molotov was a little bit early for any kind of a pounce, so it's not like that was gonna be unexpected. They'd still clear that position.
IEM's got an op. That's the weapon for the job. He's not getting a multi-kill here. So this is one and dead. They nearly collateral. That would have been absolutely perfect, but he does get a multi-kill. IEM shuts 3 down and shuts me up because this guy's got a multi in the locker. He might just stop everybody from entering this A bomb site because now Crimbo looks to cross. And IEM shows what he's got on the sniper. From a disastrous first half to a clinical second, IEM pushes Navi to map point.
Maybe he was an opper all along.
This is he's the Romanian sniper.
Disgusting little form that he's found after that tough T side against JDC who had a hot hand. This CT side has been wonderful. Quad kill on the op.
JDL's like, what?
Alexi is like, all right.
All right, IEM. Hell yeah, maybe we'll give you the op a few more times.
Get a little confidence under his belt after the quad kill.
All right, Process. He's been trying this over and over again. He goes for the B smoke. Or he doesn't actually. He stays behind it. Maybe a flash caught him. He's hanging around behind it. And oh my goodness, Bit! He has got some laser scanner onto 2. It is now just Crimbo left. And Navi will take down Big today. Crimbo's left on 9 health. And this is a hell of a recovery in the second half. Much better on the CT side from Navi. Bit touch and go in that first. But Navi come to play in the second.
Yeah, they encountered some struggles, right? We know the T side can be very difficult on this map, but Big not able to put more than 1 gun round on the board. They only win round 18, and that's about it. Win the pistol in the next round, but gun rounds have been all Navi. Helped, obviously, in part by IEM's massive leap in performance between first half to second half. The halftime break did him wonders. And Navi, 13-9, take their first win in Dallas as high fives come all around.
Yeah, day 1 in Dallas looks good here for Navi. Ancient once again against Big is in the pockets of Nadis Vincere. And for Big, it is going to be a journey. It's going to be a path forward, one without God B.